So the other day, I was just chilling being the Chad slash Tyrone I am when I got rejected by this girl for the crime of having an extremely small penis. That's right, apparently having 0.3 inches is like not attractive or something. I don't flipping know, but I always thought it was. Guess I've been lied to my whole life. But after I got this rejection, I was like feeling just really down bad. And so I decided to go on Twitter and find some relatable content. And then I found this absolute goldmine right here. Dudes who are down bad. And it's almost at 1 million followers too. That's crazy. But yeah, this page is the home of watching dudes who got rejected and are now currently in Spain without the S. So without further ado, we're gonna be taking a look at one of them. Now for our first exhibit here, we have a guy, a wonderful young gentleman who was trying to practice the art of using the pickup lines. Now as a man of the higher intelligence myself, I do appreciate a good pickup line. They are extremely funny to me, and the cheesiness does often work on girls who have a good sense of humor. Honestly, they only come off cringy slash disrespectful if you deliver them wrong, but if done in the right way, they can be extremely funny. But anyway, so this young gentleman rolled his tennis ball into this girl's inbox. Or I'm sorry, no, it rolled in there by accident. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. My ball rolled in here by accident. Anyways, so how are you? Now I'm gonna let you guys guess which one of the three things happened next. Did the girl respond with A, I wish those were your real balls, daddy? B, why didn't you roll them harder? Or C, damn, I wish you pushed them over here on purpose, not by accident. I'll give you 3 seconds. Just kidding, time's up. If you couldn't tell already, none of them, you horny bastard. Instead, the girl actually gave a much nicer, more generous response. She said, ... ball, here you go. Have it back and F off. This girl clearly is one of the most generous people to ever grace the face of this planet that we call Earth. She was actually nice enough to give this man back his ball that rolled over there by accident. What an absolute gem. Give her a round of applause, everybody. But with that said, those are the only balls of his that she will ever be touching. So with that said, this man has been found guilty of the crime of being down bad. Now the funny thing is that this line is not actually a bad concept in and of itself. It can be funny when done with the right comedic timing and on the right person. And I found this to be so cringy just because of the fact that such a great line that I have used before and it's worked for me is now being perverted by these niggas on the internet. Now what I will say about this specific line though is that it is pretty polarizing. I'm not gonna cap. Either it works really well, and I'm talking really well, like dying with laughter, or there is absolute non-stop cringe. There is no in between when it comes to this. The first ever time I used it, it was on a group of girls. They all died with laughter and told me it was the best pickup line ever. The second time I used it, the girl didn't really care. Like, she just was like, hey, whatever. But I later found out that she thought it was cringy. The third time, it was actually my brother using it, but it worked. When he slid in a girl's DMs, she found it really funny. And then the last time I used it on a girl, and she actually genuinely got upset for whatever reason. I don't flipping know. I don't know what my football did to you, man. Like, she was acting all fine and dandy in my inbox, but she was in my friend's inbox like, yo, your friend literally just told me this and this. Like, what the heck is that? That's so terrible. But it's like, yeah, that girl was just a friend of a friend. I never had any intentions with her, which, by the way, is the only time I do this type of stuff. Like, when I'm just messing around and don't really care what the result is. Because I've said it before and I'll say it again, the best way to enter a girl's DMs always has been and forever will be story replies. Yeah, pickup lines are fun and they can be, humorous sometimes, but ultimately the best way is just to start a normal conversation and build from there. Any conversation that isn't hey what's up, because that's just extremely boring. But you know what else isn't boring though? The replies on this tweet, because I had a flipping good laugh from them, so I'm gonna show you. I wonder how many of these guys become hateful incels towards women because of these harsh unwarranted responses, which is then a problem for everyone. Just say no or ignore, lol. A woman doesn't owe a guy a nice response, ever. Who do you think you are? We get this daily/weekly. We're not always going to be nice because we're tired. Now, okay, I'm ultimately fine with the concept that if a guy walks up to a girl and she disrespects him, then he should just accept it and move on because she didn't owe him anything. That makes perfect sense. But that still doesn't change the fact that the girl was a dick. And honestly, you can be a dick if you want to be a dick, bro. Like, deadass, you can do what you want to do, you know what I'm saying? But the problem for me arises when one of the most common things I hear these feminist women saying, which I'm assuming she's a feminist, is, oh my god, it literally costs nothing to be a decent human being. It's not that hard to be a decent human being. It's literally free to be nice. It's like, okay, so if you're gonna say that to people who are being dicks on the internet when it comes to like pronouns in bios and stuff like that, then all of a sudden, why is it not free to be nice when it comes to a guy? Like, if the guy disrespected her, I'd get it, but like, honestly, he was just being cheesy at worst. Like, he really didn't say anything bad to her. She could have just said no, bro. Like, she could have just said, hello, sorry, but not interested. Like, that would have solved the problem. Then if you persisted, then she could pull out the nuke and absolutely blow him up. But I'm just saying, you know, like, it was unwarranted disrespect, bro. You can't deny that. These girls are unnecessarily harsh. Just say no without all the drama. Maybe people should learn to leave others alone. Social media isn't a dating service. Dating apps are a dating service. I mean, I get that if you're just messaging random people across the country, but like, there are plenty of people who meet their girlfriends or hookups online on social media. So somebody else replied to her saying, spoken like a person who's never had a decent conversation. Well, you already know ain't nobody sliding into her DMs. I mean, just look at that picture. Yeah, because sliding into DMs when they clearly don't want them there qualifies as decent convo. Going by the nature of this Twitter page as well, I said what I said. Social media isn't a dating app. Move along, X. Well, first of all, how do you know that they clearly don't want them there? Are you trying to suggest that sliding in DMs has never worked for anybody? Like, it's not even like the success rate is that low. A lot of people make their friends from Instagram. I have met plenty of girls on Instagram, bro. So yeah, it might not work sometimes, or even most of the time for some people, but that doesn't mean it will never work. Especially if you're good looking, it will work a lot of the time. And I don't think girls will deny that they like attractive dudes or dudes who can actually make them have a good time sliding into their DM. I don't think anyone would like say no to that. It's literally just the creepy guys who are the issue. Speak for yourself. Some of us actually like to socialize. Ain't nobody wanna slide in your DMs anyway. You look like a bro. I can't say that word. That's mean, bro. You look like a T-word with anorexia and poorly done makeup. I feel actual disgust just looking at you. Wow. And she did not respond. But anyways, moving right along. This guy replied with, that's why I slide with dog emoji running emoji. Damn, my dog accidentally came in your DMs. You know, cause girls like dogs. Smooth. Then he sent a screenshot of him actually testing it out. My dog ran inside your DMs. What's up though? ... Here you go. Have it back and F off. And the funny thing is, again, this has worked for me. I have done this before and it's worked wonders. So I don't know what these niggas is doing, bro. Y'all really be doing it wrong. Y'all delivering the golden pickup lines in the incorrect way. Y'all are a disgrace to the art of cringe. Even this little nigga right here. This user named OG Gabriel said, that thing worked for me though. My bad, my dog ran into your DM. What up though? You fine as hell. That was cheesy, LMAO. Thanks though. So you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know the girl's not like she was like 100%, you know what I'm saying, super duper receptive, but she was cool about it, you know. She was like, yeah, that was cheesy, but thanks, you know. Appreciate the compliment, right? So this man, after he posted it on this thread, best believe the tweet underneath it, which got a massive ratio, was a tweet saying, bye Gabriel, LMFAO, and best believe it is from the exact same girl who he used the DM on. That's right, somehow she found him posting this message and replied to it. That is crazy. I am gonna have to hand this man the fattest L of 2021. Although I don't know if she actually blocked him or anything after that, but that was just really funny that she found his message. Pikachu, flipping hell, just give this man a thunderbolt. But anyways, with that said, I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did not, as I always say, slap that dislike button. If I did not entertain you, then I don't deserve your like. But of course, if you did enjoy, remember to obliterate that like button and punch it in the face till it turns blue like your name is Chris Breezy. Do the same with the subscribe button. Drain the blood out of that nigga till it turns from red to gray. And of course guys, it's been your boy John, and you are now leaving my mind.